We have updates in the case of Lyric Woods and Devin Clark. If you've been following, you know on September 17th, Lyric and Devin's families woke up to find that they were missing. The next day, their bodies were found off a gravel road in Orange County, North Carolina. We now know that between 1 and 2 a.m., Lyric texted Devin asking to be picked up from her family's home. The two were known to be friends, with Lyric being a freshman at Cedar Ridge High School and Devin a senior football player at Eastern Alamance. For some reason, Devin couldn't drive that night, so he'd asked 17-year-old Isaiah Ross to pick him up. Together, they picked up Lyric, and at some point in the next hour, things turned violent. Isaiah was actually charged with the murders and taken into custody on October 5th. His name was initially withheld because of his age, but then his lawyer failed to appeal for him to be tried as a juvenile by the deadline. At Isaiah's appearance in court, the prosecution revealed new details about the case. It turns out Devin had brought his father's gun with him that night, and that was ultimately the weapon that took his and Lyric's life. Prosecutors say that Lyric and Devin were running from Isaiah when they were shot at a total of 13 times. They've confirmed that Lyric was hit 4 times, twice in her back, once in her arm, and once in her neck at close range. Devin was shot 5 times, 3 times in the back, once in the heel of the foot, and once in the back of the head. Isaiah maintains his innocence and is trying to say that there was a kind of struggle in his mother's van when the gun went off. Again, at Isaiah's court appearance, the prosecution said that evidence from the scene completely contradicts his version of events. While blood was reportedly found on both the inside and outside of the vehicle, it is, quote, apparent that the teens were running from Isaiah when they were killed and then dragged to where they were eventually found. So today, Isaiah pleads not guilty to the charges against him, with the biggest question still being motive and now how Devin's gun ended up being used against him. Again, because of Isaiah's lawyer's mistake, he will be tried as an adult and remain in custody without bail.